And welcome back. Now we are going to combine the graphic design best practices in order to map it to creating the social media posts, the social media template, so to speak. So now I'm going to ask ChatGPT, are you ready to proceed, just to make sure it's actually keeping track of all of the information shared above? Here we go. Pick any of these responses if it shows. But now, if you notice, ChatGPT is actually still moving on with the graphics design, with the branding, asking me about the social media templates, the variations for the menus, uniforms, signages. We're going to get to all of these. But at this current stage, like I mentioned, we are going to have ChatGPT go ahead and incorporate our graphic design best practices as part of the brand messaging and as part of the social media templates. Look what I'm going to do. So the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to show me the visuals for these templates. This is where you have to be careful. Do not ask it for just simply creating social media posts. You're going to get random results which are not that solid, and you could do it better. Let me show you how. At this stage, we are ready to proceed with creating the social media templates. I would like you to create a visual showing the various posts across various platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Notice the structure of the prompt. I'm giving it the visuals as well as the key platforms I would like to incorporate. Feel free to add whatever you'd like to have over here, but the most important thing is I want the result to be a visual which shows me the posts in correspondence with the platform. Now, ChatGPT at this current stage is giving me two different responses based on how analyzed the prompt, and both of them, as I suspect, they're going to be really powerful but with different angles. Let's take a look at the one on the left side, and let's take a look at the one on the right side for comparison, and then we're going to be selecting the best option. Now, feel free as you go about this by yourself and you are creating this by yourself, feel free to actually select your own unique output. That way you have your own creativity in place. You're doing things based on your own preference and in line with your own projects. Take a look at this very, very powerful result. We're going to have one on the right-hand side and the one on the left-hand side. Now, as we could see, as the images are being generated, it's doing a really good job in showcasing the platform as well as the actual post within the platform. If we start with the right hand side, you'll notice that we have an Instagram post over here. Here we go. Let's click on this. We got a phone as well as the Instagram page and the post within the phone to show us how it looks like. That's very powerful. This is for a YouTube template. This is for a Facebook post. This is for another Facebook post. This is for a TikTok post. Keeping in mind, it actually takes into account the dimensions that are best fit for that specific platform. On the left-hand side, we have a different option as well. The same thing for the Instagram post. It's showing me something for TikTok over here, as well as various posts, templates, and structures, but it's not showing me which one fits within which platform. So I'm going to go for this one because it shows me how ChatGPT is behaving under the hood. It's actually showing me how it's analyzing the prompt, and this seems like a right track. So how am I going to build from this onwards? I'm going to say I prefer this response, and we're not done yet, obviously. You can use these results to build up upon, but to get professional outputs, you need to follow the steps I'm going to be teaching you right now. At the stage, we are ready to deal with every platform by itself. Now, keeping in mind, once you go about creating the prompt, make sure to incorporate as much details as possible. such that I want you to create the visuals for each platform that I give you its name, including the captions, hashtags, and following the best practices for each platform. Notice what I'm doing over here. I'm actually now deviating ChatGPT to behave in a certain way, which is going to combine the graphic designs that we have created, the brand messaging, as part of our hypothetical project, which is the restaurant, in order to create these unique social media posts and templates, but not generically. Every single result is going to be based on the platform by itself. Let me show you how. Now, perfect. I'm ready to create platform-specific visuals along with captions, hashtags, and format guidelines tailored to each platform's best practices. Just let me know the first platform you'd like to start with: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, and I'll generate everything accordingly. Which platform shall we begin with? This is very powerful. It shows me that ChatGPT has understood where am I going with this. So I'm going to ask it from this point onward, just simply give it the name of the platform. It will create the visuals, the captions, the hashtags, in addition to following the key guidelines in terms of posting and the best practices, in order to make sure every single post is a powerful one. Now we're going to proceed with tackling every single one of these outputs one at a time.